We've just received a grant for plants for this site for 2019. The grant is from Forestry New Zealand and is part of a nationwide project to plant memorial forests for returned servicemen of the New Zealand Defence Force. We're very lucky on this site that we've achieved, the grant is actually for 17,000 tree species, and all up we'll be putting 24,000 plants into this site next year. The grant was actually for $74,000 for those species, which is a considerable amount of money, which will see most of the felled areas within the Marton Dams area where the pine trees have been felled replanted next winter. We've got a 20-year plan for this site. The vision is to return it back to native bush using eco-sourced plant material. A plan has been developed in conjunction with us and the Boffamiscal ecologists in Wellington to outline the plan that we will follow for the next 20 years. Like I mentioned, the planting in 2019, that was supposed to happen over a period of 3 to 4 years. However, because we've got such a significant grant, we'll be condensing 2 or 3 years' work into one. In time I'd like to see the dams open. We'll be asking for community involvement in 2019 to help with the planting and other work, and there's a real strong movement for this to happen after open days during 2018. So what we're planning, and you will see and hopefully all of our lifetime, is a forest up here of kakateas and totras and other plants that are naturally occurring in this area, with walking tracks and bike tracks right throughout the site. Stage 1 will see approximately 4.6 kilometres of tracks formed. They'll initially be for the access to for us to actually undertake the work, and then they'll be developed into walking tracks at a later stage. But as the whole project develops, the plan calls for 7.8 kilometres of tracks right throughout the area, right throughout both dams, but that is probably 10 years away.
So what sort of impact is this kind of level of planting going to have on the water quality up here?
Well, the water quality is something that the plan focuses on, and how our plantings can actually help mitigate what goes into the dams. So, for people who know this area, it gets a lot of runoff from farmlands, from the road, and we're doing plantings where these areas come into the dams that'll filter the water long term. So there's plenty of caricases and other wetland species, and the farmers have planted all of their streams coming into this area recently. So it's quite exciting. So my role is to try, and the role of this plan is to, anything that comes into this dam, we'll make the water as clean as possible.